Hey everyone, my name is Amanda and I'm the Fun Size Reader, and today I wanted to bring you my wrap up for the month of May, and shockingly, I actually read books. Coming off of only reading one book in April, that was a really rough month. I don't even know what I read in March, but I'm pretty sure I didn't do wrap-ups for either of those months. Y'all know why. If you don't know why, I will link the video. You can check out why. I had some things going on. I had some things happening. I was not reading at all. And so it felt good to kind of start wanting to get back into that this month. And I did. Slowly, very slowly, but I still got 5 books read. So I was really proud of that. And two of them actually were pretty long. So maybe that contributed to why I was not reading as much, was because 2 of them were kind of the length of 2 books. So what did I read this month? I read Happy Place by Emily Henry, and I loved it. It was 5 stars. I already put that review out. You guys can check that out. But it was so good. It was so good, and I just cried. It was the first book that I cried in this year. It made me happy. I connected to that book on a deeper level, I think. There were parts of the main character that I just resonated with a lot. So I had no reason other than to give that 5 stars. That just needed to have 5 stars. And I've recommended this book to other people, and I really hope people read it. I know there have been a lot of people who have connected to it like me. So I really hope if you decide to read it, you really like it. We had book club and we read Fourth Wing. And y'all, this book, first, it's beautiful. Damn, this book got me back. It brought me back to fantasy, at least a little bit. It's one of those books that is just everything that you want in a fantasy book. Because of that, it just, I think, fueled my reading because I read it so quickly. I read it at the beginning of the month, and it was very fast, coming off of not reading barely anything. Happy Place took me a little while, and then I read this in a few days. So I think this was the catalyst. This was definitely the catalyst for my reading for the month of May. Without this, I don't think I would have pushed myself to read more fantasy. This one brought me back. Definitely brought me back. And I'm really excited for the next book. And then I thought, well, okay, I'm back in the mood for fantasy. Why don't I read another one? And I read The Ashes and the Star-Cursed King. And first off, I'm not a super fan of this title. I just don't remember it. I don't really feel like it connects to the book at all. And it was kind of an in-betweener book for me. I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it. I have a lot of reasons. And I just recorded the video for this book. And I feel like it is spoilery without trying to be spoilery. And I really am sorry for that. I'm just warning you. But this definitely dipped my fantasy vibe a little bit after I was so high from Fourth Wing. And this one dipped it a little bit. But this was also a very large book, so it took me a long time. And maybe that was why I was feeling what I was feeling. So I was like, hey, okay, great. Let's jump into some romance. I loved Carly Fortune's last book. Why don't I read Meet Me at the Lake? I'm sure I'll love it. Wrong. I have very specific reasons why I didn't love this book. Very, very specific ones. But damn, it felt really, really shitty not to love a book after you loved the one that you read from her last year. It feels really, really shitty. So then I was like, okay, well, I need to read another romance because I need to boost my romance after reading one that I didn't really like and then one at the beginning of the month that made me sob. So I read The True Love Experiment from Christina Lauren. And I did like that book. I did like it. I feel like it's kind of maybe bringing Christina Lauren back, right? It gave me the vibes of their old books, which I do really appreciate because I loved their old books. Their newer ones haven't really been hitting well with me. And so this one brought back their old vibes. But one thing about May's books, especially the rom-coms, specifically Happy Place and The True Love Experiment, is they are not on my shelves and I will have to wait. until the paperbacks are released next year because they only released them in hardcovers, which was so annoying. It was I hate it that they're doing this because I have my paperback romance shelf. And if you randomly have super tall hardcovers in there, it looks like trash on my beautiful shelves. So please stop doing this, publishers. Like, it just makes me not buy your book. Like, stop doing it. It's annoying. So that was May's just books in general. I was really happy that I started reading again. The books were good overall. I had some highs and some lows. I just recorded video reviews for like all of these. I'm really tired. I'm on like literally the 5th video right now. And some of them are quite long. So if you don't see the video review for anything that I talked about in this video yet, it will be coming in the next couple weeks. So just keep an eye out. One of the things that this month kind of gave me as a goal though, I am trying to find books that give me the high feeling that Fourth Wing gave me. Because I feel like I made y'all read this for book club. The whole world seems to be reading this book right now. And I feel like it is my job. It is my duty to put out a video for you guys with other books that give us the same feels. I made y'all read it. It's my goal to put out a video that are books that have the same feeling, the same high after you're done reading it that Fourth Wing gave me. So if you have any that you've read that did that, leave me a comment. Let me know. If I've already read it, like I will take that into consideration. But if I haven't read it, it's my goal to read in the next couple months and like find more books that do us. Maybe I'll make it a series. Fantasy books that give you the high. I don't know. It's my goal to like come up with books because for me, Fourth Wing was kind of that book that fantasy romance readers look for. It's what we want in a fantasy romance book. There's so few that give us those feelings. And I really want to compile a list for you guys that I can send to people that it's like, here you go. Here's books that will give you that high. And what's really hard about that is for me, sometimes the first book does it of a series and then the rest of the series kind of just doesn't live up to it. Sometimes they do live up to it. It just depends. But it's hard to be like, oh yeah, this one book, but then, oh, you don't want to read the rest of the series. So it's going to take me a little bit to think of these, but that's my mission right now. May did that to me. May made me want to come up with this list for you all. So like I said, if you know of books that did that for you, let me know what they are. And if I haven't read them, I will make it a priority to read them so we can put this list together. Even though I read 5 books this month, I'm still 4 behind on my Goodreads schedule, you guys. I made it my goal to read 75 books this year. It was 52 last year. It was 75 this year. I decided to up it. But with my 2 terrible reading months, I dropped behind. So I'm literally a full month behind reading. And this worries me. I'm worried. I'm a planner, right? Like I plan. My husband and I were talking about the holidays already this morning. It's May, okay? I mean, it's almost June. We've got 6 months, but like it's May and I'm talking about the holidays already. So in my head, I'm already thinking, okay, we're going to have to start recording Bookmas like in October, November. Like I'm going to have to start planning all that out and gearing all that up. And I'm going to have a newborn and I'm already 4 books behind schedule. Oh yeah. So it made me feel really crappy. I might not accomplish the goal this year. It's like the halfway point. And I know we did a lot of like halfway videos in June last year, and I still plan on doing those this year. I'm behind so far. And we'll see if June can catch me up. We'll see, but I'd have to read a lot. I'm kind of mildly slumping right now. I'm also really behind on videos, you guys. Trying to force myself to I have tried to record the videos that I'm recording tonight for days, literal days. I finished Fourth Wing weeks ago. And I am not recording the video until tonight, the day before book club. Like, I am so behind because the thought of sitting down and putting my makeup on and doing my hair, which I didn't even do. I did not even do it today. I didn't even care. So you get a nice little mom bun up here. That is going to be really fun for my husband to trace around when he makes my cover photos. I just have not had a ton of energy to record, so I'm really sorry that I'm so behind on videos. I'm reading the books, but making the videos has been hard. So I'm doing my best to get them out to you. I still have 3 to record tonight that are books that I finished weeks ago. And so I think I'm going to go have a piece of cake and like take a break for a minute. And then I'm going to record those videos because I'm going to need to process what happened. There's one that I don't remember anything about this book at all. It's completely gone. I have nothing that I can say. So you might not get that video. Sorry. I also wanted to ask you guys, okay, I am working on like a summer reading type of video, but I always feel like people want things that are new, right? I feel like, oh, summer reading, it's things to anticipate that are coming out. How do you guys feel about that? Would you prefer a summer reading video that is only new books? Would you prefer ones that are for genres? Like I have my video from the beginning of the year of like books that I'm looking forward to done by month, all those releases. I have it out there. I don't know if people want me to go back into books that didn't come out recently as like, hey, check this out for summer reading. Let me know what your thoughts are on that. Because if you guys like that kind of thing, you want that kind of video, like I'll make it. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that. But I feel like sometimes we on book media get so fixated on new, upcoming release, new book. And then I feel almost like a lot of books get forgotten, especially if you just didn't get to them when they were new. And I am trying to rectify that. Like I'm trying to go back and read things that I was excited about that I maybe didn't get to, or like that I've heard that's good, even though it's older or whatever. So let me know what you think about like a summer reading type book, type video, not type book. I'm tired if you can't tell. Well, that's what I've got going on in May, you guys. I am not going to be making a June TBR video. I'm just warning you. Like I know I usually do May wrap up and then June TBR the next day. I'm not going to be doing that because I am in such a mood right now. I don't know what I feel like reading at all. If I tried to set a TBR, it would not happen. So I'm not even going to waste your time with that video because it's just not going to work. Like it's just not happening. I have no clue what I'm going to read. I have like 3% done of the book that I'm reading right now, and I don't even know if I'm going to continue it. That's what the mood that I'm in right now is. All I want to do is sit on the couch and watch Queen Charlotte. Like that's all I want to do right now, and eat cake. But that's not just me talking. I hope you all had a great reading month in May. Let me know in the comments what your favorite read was, what you plan on reading for June, because I'm not doing a June TBR video. So like, let me know. Let me know here. Keep an eye out for all of the reviews that I have coming at you in the next couple weeks. And don't forget to let me know about that summer reading video. What would you prefer? Thanks for chatting today. Don't forget, you can find me on all the social media. I'll see you guys next time.